16. We got early games. We're talking about early in the weekend. We got Christmas tomorrow. I don't want to hold anybody up. Appreciate that. My man, Fireman Rich, is in the house. Everybody check him out. Fireman Rich with the Morning Coffee. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Twitch. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. Let me see what we got going on the other platforms. Good. It popped up on LinkedIn.
Yep, I got YouTube.
You got YouTube. You got us on Twitch.
Let's see it pop up. Yep, we got Twitch.
I got Facebook. Let me see if we got, of course, Twitter and their issues. Twitter and your issues. Twitter and your issues. Twitter and your issues. I mean, damn. It's all good. We're going to throw the chat up. Anybody trying to see any other platforms that I may be on, there you go on the bottom. I'm going to leave it up there the whole time. Don't worry about me on Facebook. A lot of people keep their Facebook separate. I am down with that. I fully understand that. I have no hard feelings. If you can't find me, you ain't looking for me, because there you go right there. We got week 16, fantasy football, Bell Kings Fantasy Football League, free football league amongst a few of us who are live streamers. It is the holidays. I am not expecting most of them to pop up. Rich did surprise me, but he's like me. We got time in the morning. We go live. We go live. I do want to tell Rich, I went to the market the other day. I'm looking for some coffee because I have a thing for chai latte in the Keurig, which is good. And I'm looking around. I see Starbucks. I see regular brands. I see all brands. Guess what else I see sitting at the bottom?
What's that?
Coffee.
I was just.
I thought about Rich.
Did you get some?
I said, hell no, I don't buy coffee. I had to buy it for work, but I didn't get that. I said, that damn Rich done put his stuff in my store. So Death Wish Coffee is out there. Check him out. Rich drinks Death Wish Coffee in the morning. Go ahead.
Real quick, Tony. Another one, Black Rifle. That's supported by it's veteran supported. Or really? Veterans. Yes, it supports veterans. The Black Rifle.
Black Rifle Coffee.
I have never had. I'm trying to get some, and but I heard very good things about it. Just to say, it's Death Wish is made here up there in north of Albany and around Lake New York. But this Black Rifle is they support veterans.
Word.
I think it's owned by veterans too.
Good morning, Nancy. I am not up too damn early. You go to bed too damn late, and you got enough damn time to get the hell up here. Let me see if I was too late. I didn't have the chat up there. I'm sorry. Let me show you over there. Nancy was one of the original members. Nancy, I do thank you for being here this season. All jokes aside, when we brought up the idea, you were one of the first ones to say you were going to pop up. The door is always going to be open. We ain't up that early. It is that cold. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to get this started because I want to knock this down within 30 minutes. God help us. We're going to try. And, of course, we're going to start off with the wide receivers, NFL.com information. Ladies and gentlemen, all of this information, predictions, will be on the NFL.com fantasy football site. We are going to start with Garrett Wilson, Jacksonville Jaguars. Wasn't this game the other night?
This already played. So Jaguars
this game already played. Yeah, and spoiler alert, Garrett Wilson is on suspension.
Who's on suspension?
He did an NFL violation. Yeah, I saw the alert the other day. He's suspended for, I think it was gambling or some craziness. The Jaguars beat the Jets. I'm going to talk about this game because I try to forget it, but the Jaguars beat the Jets. The Jets looked horrendous second half of the game.
Yeah, it was a home game too.
From the highlights that I saw, it didn't look good. They suggested starting him. I didn't see his numbers. Nancy, if you're around, if you're able to check, it's above 0 here today, but still 30-mile-an-hour winds. Don't think my son be coming. My condolences. I understand. Ma'am, I want him to be safe. I want everybody to be able to get in touch with each other.
Travel safe.
If I haven't told anybody anything over the past 2 years, video conferencing has been our friend. Absolutely. I thought about taking a trip this weekend because I had time on my hands till I saw that it was barely going to be above freezing, which meant 2 words that I don't like to drive on: black ice.
Yep, that's what she told them.
That's what you told them. Good. Yeah. Video conference with him. Garrett Wilson was supposed to be started by the Jacksonville Jaguars. I would have done it. The game didn't wind up like it was supposed to. I'm going to leave it at that. Mike Evans, wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Bucks, going up against the Arizona Cardinals. Here's my thing. Mike Evans is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. He was one of the premier Tampa Bay Bucks wide receivers. I have nothing against him aside from his injuries, because when he's healthy, he plays. He's going up against the Cardinals. The Cardinals do not have the best record. I thought they were going to do better than they are doing this year. You do see their record. Rick, your thoughts?
Well, he's got Brady. The commentary here says he's one of nine targets in 3 of the last games. So depends on what Brady does as far as to make him successful in the game. I think Brady will probably utilize. I think the Cardinal or the Buccaneers. We picked the Buccaneers, so I'd say he's definitely a stardom against the Cardinals.
Nancy says Mike Evans has sucked all season for her. Nancy, I will tell you this. Tom Brady.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay, there's a
Brady had a lot of people to throw the ball to.
Yeah,
he had a lot of people.
He has a lot of targets.
Yes, he's got a lot of targets. I do not put that on Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Brady has thrown to everyone else, but because Evans was the main target.
You're watching him.
Evans was the main man over. That woman killed me. You should get your foot up here with him. I'm tired of you not being on my damn broadcast. I would have started them, ladies and gentlemen. They suggested as well. DJ Moore against the Detroit Lions. I'm going to say this is going to be tricky. Carolina's quarterback issues have been the problem all season. The Detroit
said
Lions
that before too, Tony.
Yes, the Detroit Lions are 7-7. They are not to be slept on. They are sitting at 500. They're about to see the damn playoffs. They are about to see the playoffs. DJ Moore was the guy that got crunk in Atlanta, cost them 15 yards, and they kicked to where they lost the game. But he is ready to play. He wants to play. I would say yes. Rich, what were your thoughts?
I'd say, well, the Lions, they're going to be tough. We've talked about the Lions before. But as a wide receiver, now you say quarterback problems. He just not passing it quick enough as far as to his receivers, or
I'm not sure if it's passing it quick enough for the quarterback being. Hell, I don't know. The team's in shambles.
But just the fact that even with the shambles, look at that first statement. He's had 18 fantasy points in 2 of the 3 games.
Yes.
So I'd say start him.
Absolutely. You know? Nancy says she's sick and she's laying in bed. There's no effing way I'm going to get on camera. Woman, you got an excuse every damn week. I done changed the timer for you. Now there's something else wrong. I'll deal with you later. I got a show to do. But Nancy's peeps.
Stay warm and get well, Nancy.
Oh, snap. Darius Slayton against the Minnesota Vikings.
This is going to be a game. This is the game. One of the games I'm watching, other than the Bills game.
Understood. Darius Slayton has shown out as a wide receiver. The Vikings are no joke. This is going to be a risky play to me.
You look at the points too. 6.8 in his last 5 games. If you got somebody better, start him. But if
betting props and golf under 1.5 passing touchdowns. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I think golf's gonna get more passing touchdowns than just that. I would bet against that. I would bet on the over. She said, hey, it's a pretty damn good excuse. I love Nancy. This is hilarious. Y'all don't know Nancy. Nancy is damn hilarious. You got to be here with a conversation with her one day and just catch her when she switches.
You're welcome, Nancy. I don't know Nancy personally, but I've seen her on other broadcasts and stuff like
Nancy
that.
Nancy is hilarious. Oh, my God. They say start him. I say start him. Even against the Vikings, I would start him.
Yeah,
I would start him. Chris Moore, Houston Texans wide receiver against the Titans. I think there's an issue with the Titans defense because they keep recommending players against them.
I don't know if I'd start anybody from Houston at this point.
You can start a couple of them. They're not winning games, but they're playing football. You got to realize they gave Dallas a scare.
Yeah.
They gave Dallas a serious scare a couple of weeks ago.
That's true. That is
true. So they came to play, even though they're losing. They do come to play. So.
They stepped up on that game there.
But they're recommending Tennessee D this week. Yeah, you see this? This, right? So looks like both sides are going to get their points. So it looks like he'll get his yards, just not a lot of touchdowns, but they'll be stopping some things. The Houston Texans don't have much of a team. That's why the Tennessee defense is getting recommended. The Texans are 1-11, 1-12, 1-13, 1-14, one of them. That's what we're going to call them, one of them.
Texans are 1-12.
Case closed.
The percentage is 0.107. So
Case closed. Sit-ems.
Exactly.
Marquise Brown, Arizona Cardinals wide receiver against the Bucks. I think that's because the Cardinals don't have Kyler Murray as the quarterback.
Exactly, the quarterback.
Yeah,
Houston
the
sucks
quarterback.
big time. That's why.
Houston, that damn woman.
I think even Brian would agree with that, Nance.
He went to a game and he said it was a damn shame.
Yeah.
He went to a
I
game.
remember him saying that. Yeah.
This one hurts, but it's got to be done. Brown has had his 2 worst games of the season with Kyler Murray injured. Bingo. Failed to reach 35 yards, 7.5 fantasy points, and scoring double figures in every game. Bingo. Not only that, there is also a strong chance Trace McSorley could be starting this game for the Cardinals. I do not believe McSorley could keep multiple pass catchers, and DeAndre Hopkins has an easy skill set. Roby Anderson hasn't been getting any play. Why is he not up here? To all you sports pundits out there. He's one of the better wide receivers in the NFL. Ever since he left Carolina, nobody wants to deal with him. Something else is going on. I need answers. Why do they not have him up there, and why is he not getting the ball? Spoiler alert, I'd keep my eyes on Roby Anderson this weekend. I'm just throwing it out there.
Right.
There's always a sleeper player everybody forgets to roster. Somebody might want to put their eyes on Roby Anderson of the Arizona Cardinals today.
Right.
Because if I could pick up that game, I'll be watching. No disrespect against any other players, but Roby Anderson is overdue to break out. He ain't been right since he left the Jets. Okay, got to go see if I got a slot of urgent care. Merry Christmas, lady. Take care of yourself. Keep us posted, please. You know how to get in touch with me, okay?
Merry Christmas, Nancy. For
real. Curtis Samuel, Washington Commanders wide receiver against the 49ers. I like Curtis Samuel as a wide receiver. He was a former Carolina Panther wide receiver. Good player. Didn't get the ball enough, in my opinion. The 49ers are a serious team, even with A.J. Purdy at quarterback. They are still a major problem in the NFL. Rich, your thoughts?
San Francisco is they're going to the playoffs. That's a given. And I don't know. Commanders, they gave the Giants a run for the money, but the Giants won out last weekend. It just it depends on the quarterback, using him as a target and stuff. But Samuel played the season low. 59% of the snaps is they don't say anything about his points, though.
He doesn't have a whole lot of points for wide receiver.
Yeah, so I'd say it's you got somebody better. I'd say, yeah, I agree with sitting him and stuff. I don't think I would have anybody from the Washington team anyway, as far as that goes. So if
I hate to agree with you. I hate to agree with you because
I know you've been a Washington fan all season, though. You've been.
I haven't been a fan. I've been a fan of the team.
Well, you've been speaking positively about them, where I don't really. You know, they're starting to get in their own, but I think they still have some issues there that as far as that goes. They were once a great team, but then again, you look at this year, the Northeast, NFC East, all those teams. If the season ended today, they all be in the playoffs.
Yeah. This is a tricky prediction to me.
Yeah. But San Francisco,
because he'll be low in points.
Yeah.
But he's gonna break out and get one. He's gonna break out and get a touchdown. It's gonna piss everybody.
But San Francisco is tough. They've got so many weapons, so many.
Like I told Glick midseason, they are built for the Super Bowl right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree with that. Oh yeah. I think they might be the surprise in the road to the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. Hunter Renfrow, Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver against the Steelers.
I don't know. This is a big game right here. This is the Immaculate Conception game.
Yeah, he won't get the ball enough, and that's what they're saying.
Okay.
No, Hunter Renfrow, he hasn't been getting the ball enough for real. He's been a sleeper pick to me since last season. I've been watching him since he's a rookie. He doesn't get the ball enough. He's a great player.
But Las Vegas Raiders, they might have the tactic of going to those they don't go to that often to throw the Pittsburgh Steelers off.
Mm-hmm. He has yet to score 11 fantasy points in the game this season. Yeah. That's their whole point. Like I said, he's not getting the ball enough.
This note here, I guess recently here, Franco passed away, which is
rest in peace to Franco Harris. I did see that story.
Sort of ironic, just before the Immaculate Conception game here and stuff like that. That's sort of one to remember as far as that goes.
Gotcha.
Just to mention.
Yeah, big ups to Franco Harris. Rest in peace. You were a legend in the NFL. You went down one of the greatest catches ever.
Oh God, yeah,
One
that's
of the greatest plays ever. That will never be
you had one of
disrespected.
the great.
Never be disrespected. Jacoby Myers, wide receiver for the Patriots,
I'd
against the
sit them.
Bengals.
Bengals sit them. Bengals are tough now.
I can't even say nothing. Yes, sit 'em.
Yeah.
I can't sit them. Ladies and gentlemen, wide receiver picks, NFL.com, week 16. Sit them. Good
Yeah.
God have mercy. You're going up against the Bengals. Stop it. They are on a roll. They're trying to go back. We're going to go to the running backs right now.
Running backs.
Which
Start
gets
them
us
to sit
to
them.
rookie
Mistakes. Stop it. I ain't mad at you, though. Start them. David Montgomery against the Bills. I think he had a great game last week.
Okay.
19.1 points per game in the last 4 games. Scored 14. Yeah, you go, showing that he brings a full. Yeah, he's in play. Now, against the Bills, somebody's to look at their defense.
Their defense, I think the Bills, their defense, I think, is pretty tight on the run. But if it was wide receiver, I said go ahead and start him. But the running, I don't know. And this is in Buffalo, where it's going to be a freaking cold one in Buffalo. That's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a disclaimer. I'm going to give you all a fact. I'm going to make a confession. That weather in Buffalo is why I would not play professional football. That weather in Green Bay is why I would not play professional football. That weather in Chicago is why I would not play professional football. Y'all must be crazy. And I'm going to let y'all read that narrative on purpose because they break it down. They also broke down Khalil Herbert is back.
Okay. Return. Montgomery is still playing, so yeah.
They're going to have a dual running back offense.
But as a wide receiver, he's averaging 19 points. So I'd say that's if he's averaging that, that's a good chunk of points there for fantasy.
As a running back, yes, that's great. He was getting the ball, he was carrying the load.
But is he going to get the touches, like you said, with the other guy coming back?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Garrett McKinnon, Kansas City Chiefs running back against the Seahawks.
Oh, definitely.
I think this is going to be an outstanding game right here.
In what way?
Geno Smith has risen from the dead as a quarterback. I'm going to nickname him the Phoenix myself because he is literally back from the dead. That dude is about to get a contract extension, in my opinion. He has broken records as a Seattle Seahawks quarterback, which guarantees him money off the rip. And now you're going up against one of the best teams in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says. The Kansas City Chiefs are one of the best teams in the NFL. They are loaded, and they are still a Super Bowl threat. Yeah. Not playoffs, not winning record. Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. They're a Super Bowl threat.
Definitely.
This game, if there are holes in the Seattle Hawks defense, the same way we just saw that the Buffalo Bills defense struggled stopping the run, I think Kansas City may have struggles. I mean, Seattle may have struggles stopping the Kansas City run if Kansas City was to run the ball enough.
Right.
They're great for the short pass.
Well, this game is in Kansas City. Tina, she picked the Seahawks, and both you and me and CBS picked the Chiefs. But I have it as a possible upset.
Yes, I did. How you doing? Hey, Helen. Yes, I did.
Good morning, Helen.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rich. My apologies.
No, I'm just going to say good morning to Helen. And I got it tagged as a possible upset, even though I picked the Chiefs. The Seahawks, they might win, maybe.
Yes, I'm going to say maybe. Yes. Great coach. And I got to give him credit. I got to give Pete Carroll credit as a coach.
He's one of the great coaches.
Geno Smith has been in limbo.
Yes, Geno has
his ass, and I'm going to go ahead and say this. He has been in the phantom zone with the rest of the Kryptonians, and they brought his ass back. All have got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Yes, I am worried about this game. All eyes on this game. Somebody go find a six-pack and be ready for this one, please. I recommend it. I'm good with pick, but damn it, the Seahawks, they are a problem. Once again, they are another problem. Alvin Kamara, running back for the New Orleans Saints against the Cleveland Browns.
No.
I will take this with pride. I will take the loss of predicting this properly and putting money on it with pride. Why? I said it before. I'm going to say it again. Last season, this man has 6 touchdowns in one game. All they got to do is give him the damn ball.
Yeah, but look at that second sentence. Despite carrying the ball 21 times against the Falcons, he finished with just 12.4 points. So he had a lot of carries, but
it's good.
Yeah.
Now, they know how to stop him because he's the biggest threat on the Saints. Let's be clear. He is the biggest threat on the Saints. I dare say him and Taysom Hill. Him and Taysom Hill as a tandem,
right,
will be carrying this team a whole lot farther because both of them are monsters in
Gotcha.
football, in my opinion. Both of them are monsters. Alvin Kamara is sick as a running back. You want him. You need to draft him.
That's true.
The last
That's
time
true.
it didn't come through on the restream. I didn't see it. I just saw 2 comments telling, so if I'm missing one, I'm missing one. It's all good. The Browns, I'm not sleeping on the Browns.
No,
They on the game that they played with the Steelers earlier this season.
They had a good win last week.
Yes, I'm not sleeping on the Browns. I have no problem with this prediction. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't make any points off of Alvin Kamara, do me a favor and keep starting him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a solid running back for the Saints, yes.
Until he's injured.
Yeah.
Keep starting him. Seriously.
No,
I'm going to give you all a problem right now. Say he leaves the Saints and winds up going to Cleveland with Deshaun Watson.
I'm sorry, Browns. Oh, yes, they did. They beat the Ravens last week. Yeah, that's right. Okay, 13-3. Okay.
You said be careful. Don't choke when you say my name. I do choke when I say your name. You know that. Keep playing with me. I'm trying to do something. J.K. Dobbins, running back for the Ravens against the Falcons.
Is this a sit him or is this a start him? Oh, start him and Falcons. I'd say start him Falcons. It's the Ravens.
Yeah.
The Ravens will be hungry so I'd say start him. He's got he finished with 13 points. He might have a big game today, I think, against the Falcons. I'm not a fan of the Falcons this year now.
Here's my problem. They know he's the biggest offensive weapon on that team right now.
Right.
That's my problem. I don't. Yeah. We can roll with that.
We're all saying the Falcons are going to win. Also, Tina, you, and me at CBS.
I said the Falcons over the Ravens.
No, you said the Ravens. We all said the Ravens over the Falcons. I'm sorry.
Jesus. Okay. Zach Moss against the Chargers. Really? Indianapolis Colts running back. Really? Okay. Let's see what we got here.
I don't know. Really? Wow.
Jonathan Taylor's season's over. Moss played 67% with 24 carries, a target of 81 yards. Okay. It was a game where they played ahead until, Now, Colts get the Chargers with the most. Okay. Equal second most. Okay. I can roll with that.
Yeah.
I can roll with that.
He's got some good stats there and stuff, so.
Yeah, I can roll with that. Now, the Chargers are a problem. You see that record? I like that. I like that record.
But here's something about the Indianapolis Colts when they lost that one where they were up by 30 points.
Uh-huh.
I got a coworker that he said that. I said, "What do you think of that?" He says, "They did it on purpose because." And I say, "What?" And he goes, "They're looking to move up on the draft because their season's done. So why even try winning the game?"
And they're going to draft the quarterback. Absolutely.
And I'm like, they made it look good, and then just we'll just give the game to the and it's. What's that?
They just reeled their ass in. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
And I'm thinking, okay, that's a good perspective as far as that's why they dropped the second half because they didn't score at all. It's like, it's mind-boggling. It's I don't know for sure, but this guy's an he's a diehard Indianapolis Colts fan. He just said it not without blinking an eye, and it's like, ooh, that makes me wonder. It's like throwing the game
inside information, like they say on Around the Horn. I can't lie. I would, but I would be skeptical.
Yeah.
He's one of the players you will watch right before the game start to see if you need to drop him and pick somebody else up.
Yeah.
Especially against the Chargers. Sit him. Travis Etienne, running back for the Jaguars against the Jets. From what I did see of that game, they was on his case.
Were they?
I don't know if he made the numbers or not, but they was ready for him. They were ready for him. I don't think I would have sat him.
No.
Coming back from injury, number 1 draft pick.
Right.
I mean, top draft pick, if not number 1.
Right.
I don't think I would have sat him. Even though it was the Jets are looking good, I don't think I would have sat him.
Right.
Robinson, running back for the Commanders against the 49ers. Man, please. Let me go pull my.
It's another one.
Go ahead, Rich.
I say I would agree with Sidham because the thing that pops out with the San Francisco point, They're 10-4. They've got a good defense. I think they're going to hold them. As far as I more so on the running game than on the passing game.
Right. And let me be clear, Brian Robinson. This is nothing against you. It's about the team you're playing against.
Yeah, exactly.
Once again, the 49ers
exactly, Tony.
The 49ers are ready. I'm not saying nobody in the Commanders can't play. The 49ers are ready for any and everybody. They got threats upon threats upon threats. The only thing they need right now is a more dangerous coach.
Exactly.
I want you all, and if you don't understand where I'm coming from, let me put it to you this way. Take all of these elite players and put Belichick up top. You don't know what the hell's going to happen, and you're going to get your ass whipped in the process. No. Dante Foreman, running back for the Panthers against the Lions. Dante Foreman, I would start.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Carolina running backs have a reputation.
They can rip one off.
Since their first Super Bowl of being a problem. I would have started. Go ahead, Rich.
No, I was just saying, they're running backs, they have made some good plays as far as getting total yardages and stuff like that. I think against the Lions, yeah. Well, they say sit him, right? I'd say
yes. I'm reading the narrative as far as sitting him. I have to disagree.
Yeah, this twofold week and average just 6.4, but I don't know. It's against the Lions, and it's a crapshoot as far as the Lions goes.
This is an absolute crapshoot. I'm 100% agree.
Yeah, he might. This might be the game. I just looking at it against the Lions. Depends on what Lion teams show up, which we've seen that in the past, where he could. I'd say I start him.
I'm not going to lie to you. When you said it depends on which Lions team shows up, right now this is a hungry Lions team.
Well, that's true too. Yes, that is true. Yes.
I mean,
you said that last week. Yes, I remember you
saying that.
They
are about to be in the playoffs, and they are about to be, what's the word I want to say here? A viable playoff team.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Jared Goff was damn near written off, but I remember when he was in Minnesota, he was worth something.
Yeah.
It's looking like what he had in Minnesota right now in Detroit.
Well, it's his first year. This is the first year with the Lions, right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, and it's just like Russell, or is it second year?
Is this his first season?
No, it'd be his second season.
Because last season they went to the Super Bowl with Stafford.
Right, Stafford.
Yeah, this is second season.
Yeah. So
they say sit Cam Akers against the Broncos.
What? Broncos? I like the Broncos, but I think you got a running back. Any running back is going to run on the Broncos. But
Denver was middle of the pack against running backs, but his defense is one of the best. Okay,
yeah.
Okay, and I will give them that narrative, regardless of the emotion and the feeling. Those are the stats right there.
Yeah.
I think I would start him based on their record, but that narrative needs to be taken into consideration.
Right. Well, you look at the average of the points too, so that's you have to factor that in.
Yeah.
If you got somebody that you got a running back that's better and stuff like that. So
yes.
But he might be like the other guy there. He might have a good game and rack up a bunch of points. You never know.
Absolutely. Running back predictions, week 16, NFL.com, ladies and gentlemen. We are now going to quarterbacks. Oh, joy.
Yeah.
Oh joy.
And they go right to sit them. Oh no, this is startums. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Starting. We're going straight to Tua Tagovailoa against the Packers. Where is this game going to be played at?
Packers. I think it's in Green Bay.
Oy.
I think. Yeah, this is Miami and Packers. Let me see real quick. Where the hell are the Packers?
You don't want to go to Green Bay in the winter. No. Narrative. I'm going to watch the replay back how many times? Oh, yeah, it's going to be up there. You're going to enjoy yourself with this one. Anybody going to Green Bay in the winter? The odds are against you. The Dolphins are ready to play football, but they're
they held their own. Yeah, no, this is down in Miami, Tony. This is in Miami. They're at home. I'm sorry.
You still got a problem because Green Bay ain't got to play in the cold, which means they're more than ready to beat somebody's butt.
No, but the Dolphins, when they almost beat the Bills, they're a whole different team there. I think that coach, man, he's
The
got
Dolphins
something.
are good. Yeah, the
Dolphins or something. So I'd start him. I definitely start him. I think Aaron Rodgers, his season's over with. He's done. He comes back. I'd be
We
surprised he comes back.
always think that, Rich.
Yeah.
We had this conversation a few weeks ago.
I think more so this year than any other year.
We always think his season is done, and that SOB finds a way to keep himself relevant. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. The Dolphins are hungry, especially for a playoff hunt, and then for some playoff consistency. They have. Yeah, she's having.
I haven't noticed it, but Helen's she's in the chat and she's watching. I guess have you used the word narrative a lot or what?
Apparently, I have.
And I'm trying to say, geez, I'm not focused on that's funny. It's a drink. I like that. It should be a drinking game.
It should be a drinking game. Oh yeah, she's gonna get a kick out of that. Aaron Rodgers always finds a way to make it in, and it blows my mind. The Dolphins. I had an issue with the Dolphins based on how they fired their coach last season. As of right now, it's paying off.
Right.
I have to give them the credit for making it. I don't like what they did.
Right.
This game was a problem to me. And I say that because the Dolphins are known to tank or falter or fail.
Right.
And Aaron Rodgers is known to stay relevant, regardless of anything that's said about him or what the stats look like. We got to see how this game goes. Starting Tua Tagovailoa is not an issue to me, but don't be surprised. Is all I can say. Don't be surprised.
Aaron Rodgers. Well, it might be interesting. It might be an interesting game because, like I said, they're 6-8. And the Dolphins, even though they're right behind 8-6, it might be a good game. This could be a good game.
I think it will be.
It might be an explosive game. There are comments not coming up from YouTube. Okay, I'm not watching I got it on Twitch.
I'd check it out. Trevor Lawrence against the Jets. I would have started him. Yes, the Jets are having a great season. Trevor Lawrence, his team.
Oh, definitely. Look at the game he had the week before.
Yeah, but the Jaguars are pulling together.
Yeah.
I would have started him just for fun.
The Jaguars are going to be a good team next year with him.
I feel the same way. And with the players that they got. We'd have to watch the trades. We'll have to watch who they draft. But a lot of who they have right now, I think they can do something. Even though their record doesn't show right now, they'll be able to do something next season.
Well,
Cousins against the Giants. Yes.
Yes, that's an automatic.
Any questions?
No.
Any questions at all?
And the second one's an automatic too. If I had Daniel, this is gonna be a game I'm watching. I mean, we're gonna have this game on, and I think the Bills play at 1:00 today also. So,
yeah, I got to see which games I'm going to pick up down here. But Kirk Cousins against the Giants is a no-brainer to me.
Yeah, so those are the two games I'm going to be watching for the local area. It's going to be the Bills and Giants. So I'll be bopping back and forth on both of those games.
Wait, guess what else we got? Guess what else we got, Rich?
What's that?
Daniel Jones against the Vikings.
Yeah.
So start both quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'd start both of them because it's going to be. I'm going to have the Bills. Bills are going to kick the Bears' ass, I think, even though they're in Chicago. But then again, I don't know. But this Giant Viking games, the Giants have to win this game. They've got to win this game to stay in the hunt for the wild card. If they don't, then it's just like they're right on the fence. Cowboys had a big loss last week and stuff like that. So both quarterbacks are great quarterbacks. So you're stupid if you didn't say if you said either one of them.
I agree. You see the games we got today?
Yeah.
I'm looking at that now. The Eagles and the Cowboys are the afternoon game.
That's an interesting game right there too. That's
I think that's going to be the only game in this time slot. We had 3 games today, right? Or 4?
What total?
Yeah. And I'm basing this off of what you were saying.
No, we have 13 games today, Tony.
Not today. No, we don't, do we?
Yes, we do. 13 games. We only have 3 games tomorrow on Sunday. Or no, 4 games. I'm sorry. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 games today, 4 games on Christmas Day.
I'm going to have the Falcons and the Ravens and the Bengals and the Patriots. Then I'm going to have the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Okay. Yeah, the Eagles Cowboy. That's gonna be an interesting one because We all picked
I had to check
Tina.
my liquor store for the day.
Yeah, Tina, you and me, we picked the Eagles, and CBS picked the Cowboys. I'm surprised you didn't pick the Cowboy. I thought you were a Cowboy fan.
I like the Cowboys. I don't know if they'll beat the Eagles this season. I can admit that. I don't know if they'll beat the Eagles.
Right.
I do not. Jesus.
Yeah.
Eagles and Cowboys are the 4:00 game. There is nobody going to be doing anything this
Anything. Yeah, that's for sure. And look at our next bonus. If you're not a streamer, the next pick there to start them.
Let's see what we got here.
Minshew over the Dallas.
Gardner Minshew, yeah, because Jalen Hurts is out.
Okay.
Now, this should make people change their pick right there. The Cowboys should win this game.
Oh, you want to change your pick? You still can. The game hasn't started. I got a pen right here. You want to change it?
You damn right I want to change it. Shit. Hell yeah. Change that damn pick.
Okay. It's your okay. I was really surprised when I was putting the picks. You picked what the hell is it? Oh, you picked you said you were okay. I changed it. You and CBS. I changed it. There we go. I got you scratched. Me and Tina for the Eagles.
Now, this is what's going to kill me. He had a good time when he was down there in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
He had a good little 2-3 game run, I believe it was.
Right.
Man, please. I'm taking the Cowboys. Sit them.
Okay. Last minute change. The games haven't started. That's allowed. That's allowed.
Sit them. Dak Prescott against the Eagles. Y'all did this before Jalen Hurts went out.
Yeah.
He was doubtful. He was out. He was doubtful. He was out. Dak Prescott against the Eagles. Eagles defense are going to be the problem too, where this probably will not change a lot of people's eyes. The Eagles defense is the problem. You all see that record? They are 13-1.
Yeah.
They are not who you want to see right now. They are trying to secure home field advantage. You have to go through them to get to the Super Bowl.
Right.
They will enjoy that.
That's a big deal.
Dak Prescott, my man.
You going to sit him?
Who? Dak Prescott?
Yeah.
I didn't even pick him as a quarterback this season.
Well, I have him. Well, we're all done, but he's our quarterback. I wouldn't sit him if he's the quarterback I have on my bench. You
can have him on your bench. I wouldn't start him. Not against the Eagles. You have to.
Who else better if all the other good quarterbacks are taken? That's
if all the other good quarterbacks are taken, you have to grab them. I agree.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott, I would not start against the Eagles. But if you got no choice, I understand. Jared Goff with the Panthers. I would not sit Jared Goff.
No. That's the Detroit Lions. Like you said before, they're on a tear right here to make it to the playoffs.
There's no way I'm sitting Jared Goff against the Panthers.
Yeah.
And this is no disrespect to the Panthers.
No.
I've had Jared Goff on my fantasy football team before. When he was in Minnesota, he was wrecking shop. Yes, no, he did not look good with the Rams.
Yeah.
I understand. Where was he at before? He got drafted. Was he with Minnesota when he got drafted?
I believe so.
Because Wentz was in the Eagles and Goff was, I think it was Minnesota. It might have been somewhere else. But I know what I saw in him before. I wouldn't sit him. No. And Carolina's, I don't know what's going on. They're in shambles. Derek Carr against the Steelers.
Well, he was drafted Los Angeles Rams in the first round.
Jared Goff was?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, he didn't look.
And then he went to the Lions afterwards. Okay.
No, he went to the Vikings.
Detroit Lions.
He went from the Rams to the Vikings to the Lions.
I'm seeing his date joined. The only three, there's the California Golden Bears. That was his college. Los Angeles Rams and then Detroit Lions.
They don't have him with Minnesota at all?
No. Yeah. He's only one. He went from Los Angeles to Los Angeles drafted him, and then he went to Detroit Lions 2 years ago. So he's only been in the league for
5-6 years, I thought.
Los Angeles Rams in 2016, April 2016, and he joined the Lions in 2021. So he was with the Rams.
2019. Okay, I got it wrong then. I got my fantasy. Yeah. Okay, I got my fantasy roster mixed up. My apologies.
Okay, no problem.
On the internet. That's fine. I could have sworn he was up there, but that was,
Yeah, you saying that, I'm thinking, geez, I think I saw him play. Yeah, okay.
yeah, I'm thinking about my fantasy team because I had him at a quarterback on one of my fantasy squads, and I had Thielen at wide receiver. That's why I kept putting both of them on the same team. I kept putting both of them. I had like 170 points that damn week. I was going crazy.
Yeah.
Derek Carr against the Steelers. I think I was.
I don't know about that. I like Derek Carr, so
Yeah,
I would say I would not sit him. I would say definitely.
He needs to
We
get out
got
of Las
Mel 17. Hey, teeny.
Melanie.
Hey, Melanie.
Hey,
I'm down
man.
under.
My twin tower sister. How you been? All right, y'all. Quarterback predictions, week 16, NFL.com. God help us. I'm gonna say it like that on purpose. God help us. Tight ends.
Tight ends.
This ought to be very simple. I've skipped out before. I got time today. I'm gonna go ahead and run it real fast.
Yeah.
George Kittle. Any questions?
Oh, that's an automatic. Any way you look at it.
I'm not even gonna be funny, y'all. Any questions?
He's about the only tight end I really known and seen play, I guess. So I'd say, yeah, he'd start him.
Gotcha. Evan Ingram against the Jets. I would have been skeptical of this. I would have been, because of the Jets defense from what I've seen. I would have been skeptical of this pick.
Right.
I really would. And we all know the Jaguars won that game.
Yep. Exactly.
He's getting his points, and I can respect that. Yeah. I would have been skeptical though. Darren Waller against the Steelers. I would start Darren Waller.
Start him, yeah, because I'm starting Derek Carr. So if I'm starting him, I'm going to start this guy.
Yeah. I'm good, Melanie. I'm good. Jawan Johnson. His name's been coming up a lot.
Yeah.
It really has. It's been coming up a lot, to his credit. He's going up against the Browns. They got gaps in their defense from a couple of fans that I do know. I know a couple of Cleveland Browns fans. I know what they're mad about. So I know why they say start him at tight end.
Okay.
It's just about him getting the ball after that.
Where is this game? Is this Saints? Yeah, it's in Cleveland though too. So that could be. I'd still start him though. Saints, you got a Merry Christmas to you both. It's 12:30 here. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Melanie.
Over there, on the other side of the globe.
Yep. Yeah, she's over there. And I got it on my card here, Melanie, from Rockham, North Queensland, Center Queensland. She is in Australia.
Ladies and gentlemen, you all are going to have to understand the people that I roll with. We are international live streamers.
Yeah, this is it. You make it international.
And I want to divert for a second because I'm going to keep bringing up Haps. We had a strong following and support from Australia.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
We had strong support from Australia. Big ups to the Aussies. Aussie.
Good friend Bernie, he's there. He's down there in
Bernie. Good day, good damn it. Whenever you pop up and see this. No, Australia's been real big. I was saying, I couldn't believe how strong Australia and Europe was rolling with us on everything, and Canada. We were going in.
Yeah,
I'm going to leave it alone because y'all gonna get me started.
Yeah. Let's go to the sit-em. Oh no, did we get this bonus guy here from Tampa
bonus
Bay?
Streamer, Cade Otten, tight end for the Bucks against the Cardinals. I agree with this.
Yeah,
Cade's not getting a whole lot of points, but he sneaks in there. He's that sleeper player you want on your bench.
And you got Brady throwing the ball too.
Yes. He is definitely a streaming option. I will tell everybody that, especially with Brake hurt, I believe. No, Brake's still playing, so they're running two on tight end offenses. No problem with that. Sit him, Cole Kemet. I'm not sitting Cole Kemet. And I'm going to tell you why. He was a sit last week. He finished 4 catches, 25 yards, 5 targets. Tough matchup against the Bills, who have a lot of post balls. If you have Kemet, another tight end, go with another tight end. I think it's because he doesn't get enough points.
Right. And,
I thought he got a touchdown last weekend, but I don't see it up here.
Well, Mel, we wish your mother a quicker recovery than what you say. Since November,
the mom's broke her ankle.
Yeah. And we got Stevie Wonder in the house there, Tony, on the chat.
Stevie Wonders, how you doing? Thank you for coming through. Melanie, prayers to your mom. I hope she gets better. You've been there since November. You're always taking care of somebody. No, I ain't forget. You're always taking care of somebody. You're good, Steve Warner. Thank you for coming through. I always say you always pop up, and I appreciate you for that. You've been doing this. I started this, miss. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put the word out. Tell them I'm over here. Dawson Knox against the Bears. I'm not sitting Dawson Knox.
No.
However, because of Chicago Bears defense, I understand that. But look at their record. No, I'm not sitting Dawson Knox. Go ahead.
No. We talked about Dawson Knox I think it was 2 weeks ago.
3, 4, 5.
And with tight ends and stuff like that. And that game, he freaking rocked. He kept on.
Once he gets the ball, he's a problem.
Josh Allen kept on going, and he freaking. And I think that. Oh God, who was it? 2 weeks ago, there was I know we talked about him during one of the shows and stuff like that, and I was watching the Bills, and that's all I was seeing. Josh Allen going to Knox.
Exactly. Who just beeped in? I heard him. I don't see nobody. I heard somebody try to pop in. There they go. Oh my goodness! Look at who walks in the door.
Who do we have?
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
What's up, man? How you doing?
The man himself from Long Island, Ed Hicks.
Nah, that's Smoke.
Oh, it's Smoke. I'm sorry.
Not even.
I'm sorry.
This is the next best thing, because that's like Big Ted's like family to me, so that's the next best thing. Salute, fellas. Mr. Roberts, Mr. Tony D, everyone in the chat.
What's going on?
Happy holiday.
We got a question in the chat. Juju or Latavius Murray? Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
I
haven't watched football in a while.
I know. I'm going to take Juju.
I'm going to just be quiet.
I'm going to take Juju. Latavius Murray hasn't had a chance to break out yet. As a flex, yeah, I'm still taking Juju. I got to take Juju Smith-Schuster. He's on the Chiefs.
Right.
He's going to get the ball.
Yeah.
Now, I think he did a good touchdown. It's been a couple of weeks. The ball spread all over the place. So it's an excellent question. I haven't seen Latavius Murray. And you got to tell me if I'm wrong. Give me the biggest stat from either one of them this season, and if there's a consistency in it, if you don't mind, because I don't want to be a jerk when I say it, but I would take Juju over Latavius Murray. First impression right there. Smoke, I didn't know if he was out and about. We're already on tight ends right now. I ran through wide receivers, running backs, and quarterbacks already. So we're not too far from being done, but I appreciate you popping up, definitely.
I had to go big screen to see Smoke's little teeny name.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm on the mobile right now. Actually, I was checking messages, and I was like, oh man, I didn't.
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. Thanks. I didn't even realize that. I just realized this morning looking at the newspaper that there was football. Like I kind of been real. Can see like some of my players are on bye weeks and they're still starting and everything. I kind of Bro, I kind of threw in the towel. I threw in the towel before I started touring in October, in late October.
Wait till you see the quarterbacks that are out this week.
Oh,
a lot of the major players are not playing this week. A lot of them.
Smoke, we got 12 games today.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, and 3 tomorrow, right? 2 or 3 tomorrow. 3 tomorrow.
Because tomorrow's Christmas.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look for the Giants game today. I heard they play the Vikings. I'm gonna see how they fare against the luckiest team in the NFL. They're like the one-score champs, win by a score champs. I know they're gonna get waxed in the first round of the playoffs. I guarantee they're gonna come out at home flat and just get trounced. Like that one-score crap can't carry you oh so far. But that's another story.
Right.
So I'm looking for the Giants to win today. They're probably the underdogs, but I'm looking for the Giants to come out and win big today.
I got the Falcons game. I got the Bengals game. And I'm going to have the Eagles and Cowboys. I think the Eagles and Cowboys are going to be a monster game today.
Oh, yeah. What time is that? That's the 4 o'clock game?
That's the 4 o'clock game. That's going to be a monster game.
Oh, wow. I'm going to be watching football today. This is crazy. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I kind of been out of the mix. I didn't even realize it was going down like that. I didn't look at the schedule, but that's a good second game, too. Great.
Let me jump in. Sean F. says Mike Williams or McKinnon, PPR. I think I'm going to take Mike Williams.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take Mike Williams on that pick. Drew Op says Juju topped 124 yards and a touchdown. Murray topped 130 rushing and one touchdown. This is last week. Those are very close stats. So that's an excellent question that you gave. I'll be honest. I'm still going to take Juju over Latavius Murray.
I would
If
take
Latavius Murray is getting the ball like that,
Yeah.
this tells me also that he'll be getting the ball today or this weekend based on Russell Wilson not playing. Latavius Murray was a decent running back. He was a backup running back in New Orleans. He didn't get the ball enough. He has a chance to get the ball as much in Denver, and they know this. I don't think his offense is going to be spread out enough, even with Jerry Jeudy, to help him out getting the ball and being another distraction, as much as Juju Smith-Schuster has other distractions to help him get the ball more. It sounds crazy, but if you know football, you know being on the field, you know what I'm talking about. You got to be the open man, and you got the opportunity because of how far apart the defense is going to be spread, in my opinion. I would take Juju. Let me know if I'm wrong when we come up next week. I might come up tomorrow. It's going to be Christmas. A bunch of y'all going to be eating, opening presents, watching the news, playing with family, doing something else instead of being here, but I still might come on.
Yeah.
That's the early 11 a.m.
I might do 11
possibly
Christmas Day. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be hanging out.
Thank you for
coming.
coming.
After opening presents, so I'll be available.
I don't know if I'm going to do one. I got time tomorrow to do it, but I know people are with family, so I don't want to interrupt nobody or make them feel like they had to come out of on live or whatever.
Are you going?
The missus is in the background.
It's all good.
You sound crystal clear.
I'll be up early.
For your mobile, normally you got glitches or it sounds crazy, but you sound real good, man, just so you know.
I don't have the earpiece. I'm just talking straight into it. I don't have the earpiece in, which is usually worse than talking straight. But I kind of switched mobile the other day, so sounds good. I'm glad that it's working.
Greg Dulcich as a tight end against the Rams. I don't think I would. What you think, Smoke? Would you start him or would you sit him?
I'm not gonna lie. Don't ask me because I haven't been following. I've been out the league.
Gotcha.
I've been out the league, man. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm still overseas somewhere mentally. I don't know where I'm at right now.
I don't think I would start this guy. Rich, do you think you would
start? I don't know. I'm looking at the thing. There's Russell Wilson might come back in this game.
That's what it looks like it says, but I doubt it.
We'll see. I don't know.
There are better options out there.
Yeah, there's better options. Yeah, I'm not. Anybody from the Denver Broncos, the players there, they're average players and stuff like that as far as points. So I would say sit them.
Gotcha. Tyler Conklin, Jets tight end against Jaguars. Can somebody tell me when in the hell Jets tight end start making yards? They say sit him. I don't even have a question. But he topped 30 yards once in the last 6 games. Thank you. He saw two targets last week, the same number of touchdowns as Uzama. Yeah. Conklin already came up with a low floor. Let me tell y'all something. When did the Jets tight end start getting yards?
Not barely, rarely. I don't utilize the tight offense like that. Very rarely.
You know what's crazy? There's a couple of seasons where the tight ends got 1,000 yards. When the hell did that happen?
Oh, you're talking that's the days of old and stuff like that.
The past 5 seasons. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
That's the scary part. Within the past 5
seasons.
I
think, and I've said this before, I've seen more tight ends being used for blocking and stuff like that than the other side of the coin there.
Yeah, he's really supposed to use that tight in the red zone. Most conventional team would start with a block on the goal line, then leak out into something like that.
So we're going to sit him, ladies and gentlemen, tight end predictions, week 16, NFL.com. Defenses and kickers, I think we've kind of pretty much got those narrowed down. However, we got 7 minutes. I'll scroll through them.
What are you doing? Defense
for the past couple of weeks. Start the Ravens defense against the Falcons. Duh.
Oh yeah, I'd start them.
Chargers defense against the Colts. Duh.
I'd start them. Yeah.
Bucks defense against the Cardinals. Yes.
Yes. Oh man,
I'm not even being an asshole about being funny. I'm just being honest with everybody. That's a yes.
The Cardinals are due for a win, bro.
You think?
They don't have Kyler Murray. They don't have Kyler Murray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't have Murray.
That's how long I've been watching, I guess.
Yeah.
How long has he been gone? Did I still have him
week.
Starting while he was injured?
Right. But they
still starting in my lineup.
He just got hurt, and look at their record. The Cardinals are doing worse than I thought they were, and I predict them to be a little bit better this season.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe that was a good idea.
Yeah. The Bills defense against the Bears. Yes.
Oh,
I mean, the Bears, if it wasn't for Justin Fields, in my opinion, they wouldn't have won those 3 games.
No, they're just
Call it
they're
what you
not
want,
that great.
look at it how you want to.
Yeah.
I would have been good with the Jets game instead of, but that's another story.
I mean, bring Justin Fields to the Jets. Maybe he'll have a better season. Sit him. The Patriots defense against the Bengals defense. I'm going to call this true.
Way.
I'm going to
You don't
call
think so, Smoke? I really?
I think I would start the Patriots defense against the Bengals.
Really? Oh, that's
I think I would.
Okay.
Against the Bengals?
I would.
The Bengals are going to at least give you 28 points, bro. I don't know. 28 points.
I mean,
24 points, 27 points.
I see a tough football
That's what they're
game
gonna
right here. I see a very tough football game right here. And I think I would start the Patriots defense. They're going to mess around and get at least 20 points on the defense. Somebody mark that. I think the Patriots will get at least 20.
For them to beat the Bengals, but then again, I don't want them to beat the Bengals.
I want the Bengals.
Both ways.
I would love to see the Bengals go back to the Super Bowl. They ain't going. It's not.
I need the Bengals. I don't really care. They had their shot. Not really.
I hear you.
Because I was just looking at the playoff picture.
Right.
Even though the Jets are mathematically kind of on their way out the door, they just tanked it the other day. But
they still had a good season overall, though.
They had a damn good season.
It was good. Once the running back went down, and I don't mean to turn this into talk, so let me just let chat room going to be like, shut up. But
you good.
Like that team is not irrelevant now, so it doesn't matter at this point. But
you good. The Packers defense. Sit the Packers defense against the Dolphins. I wouldn't. Ain't no way in the hell.
I think I would with the Miami. I think my
Dolphins may win big.
That's what I'm thinking too, Smoke. They're in Miami. They're
Miami's going to win big.
They may beat the Rams, but the Rams, they're not that great of a team. So Miami is just playing some.
No, Rams are toasted.
You mean the Packers? You mean the Packers, not the Rams? You mean the Packers? You said Rams.
No, the Packers beat the Rams.
They beat the Rams last
week.
But that doesn't impress me as much as the Dolphins almost beating the Bills. That game right there, that had me scared that the Dolphins, they could have won that game.
Yeah, and they're a dangerous team. Yes, I agree.
Yes, the Dolphins are legit.
Yes, they are.
So let me ask the both of you a question. As legit as the Dolphins are, does anybody see the Green Bay Packers getting interceptions off of them? Which is defensive.
Anything can happen. Game.
That's defensive points to me.
I don't think they're going to get enough to be significant.
No.
Gotcha. Not a problem. Not a problem. The Giants. Sit the Giants defense against the Vikings.
No. I'm just being a New York fan. I would say no.
I understand that as a homer. I understand that as a homer, not being funny, but do not play. Listen, Giants is going to a big game that may make you consider streaming them. But
the Vikings, I say this is going to be at least good for 24 points, man.
Wow. To be honest. Yeah.
They're going to be good for
you don't think the Giants 24 points. Any points over the Vikings offense?
No.
And here's why I will agree with you. The Vikings are going to score more points and get more extra points and probably more field goals than the Giants. The Vikings are going to move the ball down the field more than the Giants. I don't think the Giants are going to put up enough points, but I can see them getting double digits off of the Vikings.
No, I'm just flashback into that where the Colts, they had 30
They'll get double digits.
Run on the Vikings in that first half, and the Vikings couldn't do nothing. I don't think the Vikings, So, that's okay, it's the greatest comeback and stuff like that, but if you got the other team racking 30 points up and you don't get your points until you get the second half, I don't know. It's just this is going to be a very interesting game.
If the Giants can run the ball, then if the Giants can run the ball, we're looking at like one of those 17-13 type of games. Could go either 17-14 type. If the Giants can run the ball and keep them off the field.
The clock. It's eating the clock.
I agree. All right, cool. Carolina Panthers against the Lions. I think I could sit the Carolina Panthers.
Detroit Lions.
Is that me?
That might be you a little bit. You good. It was long. It was once long time, in fact, where you can stream defense against the Lions. That's the case.
Walker or Pollard, half PPR.
Walker or Pollard?
I take Pollard. He's on the roll.
I would take Pollard. McDiesel, appreciate you coming through. I mean, Mo Diesel. I would take Tony Pollard. And I'm going to tell you why. Because he'll do special teams.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which Walker you're talking about. If you can clarify that. And I'm not being funny. There's a couple of Walkers I think of. But Tony Pollard, Cowboys is what I'm thinking about first. I would take him. Cousins of Brady.
Ooh.
You have Evans and Hockenson. Damn, that's a good question.
Yeah, I want to say Cousins. More lean towards Brady.
Damn, that's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
I'm gonna take Brady, Ken Walker. I'm gonna take Tony Pollard. I'm taking Tony Pollard, and I'll take Tony Pollard because he's one of my primary draft picks in fantasy football. Period.
Yeah,
I'll be biased. I'm going to take Brady, even though
Cousins has a lot of weapons. I think more than Cousins.
Cousins has almost just as many weapons. I agree, but I would take Brady. You got Evans and Hockenson.
Well, that's a good Cousins or Brady, man. That's a good one.
It's a great fantasy team.
Yeah.
Because Hockenson was a sleeper to me a couple seasons ago, and he's starting to get the ball a little bit more this year.
Yeah.
So definitely I would take Pollard, and I would take Brady based on your questions. Appreciate you coming through. What else we got? Yeah, sitting the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I'd say Carolina, Detroit.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
All right, y'all. Week 16 defenses, NFL.com predictions. Call it. Go for yourself. Kickers. I've been skipping out on kickers for a minute.
Yeah,
late. We're going to go ahead and do this one good time.
Gets us to rookie mistake.
Heard you already. We'll play it back.
Oh, you're going to do the
kickers. We're going to start the New York Giants kicker against the Vikings. Are we serious?
I say yes. Yeah, start him.
Why not?
Minnesota's 2.5 fantasy points to kickers the most in the NFL. Okay. Harrison Butker against the Seahawks. That's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. And I say that because the Kansas City Chiefs are going to score downfield, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to score. So he's going to get his points. Even though it is the Seattle Seahawks. Matt Gay, Rams kicker against the Broncos. I think that's a yes. The Rams aren't looking that good, but the Broncos don't look no damn better. Any questions?
No. And Jake Elliott over the Cowboys. That's an automatic right there.
Jake Elliott against the Cowboys. Okay, this week we got a problem. And we just talked about this. Jalen Hurts is out. Gardner Minshew is the quarterback. I'm not saying he can't run the ball. He can't move the ball. But he is just starting his first game in how long? On a very solid team.
Right.
Will the Eagles get the ball downfield? Yes. Can the Cowboys also stop them? Yes.
I'd still start him.
Okay.
I'd still start him.
I just don't know.
Because he's you look at their record, he's been part of that record, so he's right there.
Yeah. I just don't know. About that one, I don't know. Sit him. Tyler Bass, Buffalo Bills kicker against the Bears.
Automatic.
Got to be kidding me.
Sit him? No, I wouldn't sit him. I'd start him. Holy shit. Really? Against the Bears?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I think it's only because we get a lot more extra points.
Top double figures. Okay, they're looking at they say sit him because he has the fantasy.
Yes. The points per game, yeah. And I'm looking at the potential.
I thought he had more than that and stuff like that. So yeah,
based on who they're playing, I gotta see. I want to set him.
Yeah.
But I see where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Joey Sly, Commanders kicker against the 49ers. Yeah, you might want to sit him.
Yeah.
You might want to sit him. Matt Prater, Cardinals kicker against the Bucs.
Don't know him. So
I know Matt Prater. Matt Prater used to be the kicker for the Lions, I believe.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, he used to be the kicker for the Lions, I believe. I don't think Arizona's going to move the ball that much.
Right. That's a good point.
That's where they're coming from. I'll give them that. Cairo Santos, Chicago Bears against the Bucs. Yeah, we're going to sit the hell out of him.
Yeah, I would sit him.
Now, here's the crazy part. Rich. You know why I almost would not sit him?
Why?
Say they get with their field goal range and he makes them.
I don't think they will. I don't think they're even going to get out of their side of the field.
That's how much I think that's. He could get if they get past the 50 and he makes every field goal. He makes 5 field goals in that game.
No, they're not going to have 5 field goals. No, that's not going to happen.
See them get past the 50 every game.
What?
Go Bills.
I'll go Bills.
What you think, Smoke? She said, "Go Bills."
That was the daughter. It's like,
Hey, daughter, what you think, Smoke? Lost the signal. Yeah, he gone. He'll be
I'll say,
back.
okay.
He'll be back.
Okay. But yeah,
I
the
think I will risk
the Bills,
No,
they're
I'm sorry. I paused for a second.
yeah. Go ahead, Smoke.
Chicago Bears kicker. They say
No, continue. I missed the topic. I had to pause. Go ahead,
they
guys.
recommend sitting Cairo Santos, the Chicago Bears kicker, against the Bills. What do you think? He hasn't thought.
He's thinking. You can hear him thinking right now.
Right.
No, I'm trying to work the kitchen a little bit, so I didn't want pots and stuff slimming and banging around in the back.
You're good.
You're good. Off and on.
No,
so
you're good.
I'm just hanging out. I'm just kind of listening. So go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
The Chicago Bears
Sorry
kicker,
about that, fella.
the Chicago Bears kicker against the Bills, they're recommending sitting him. What do you think?
The Bills win big, so the kicker is not gonna make not too many field goals. Maybe a little. I'm talking. This probably be like a 27-6 game at best, something like that.
Wow.
Good for 3 field goals, but that may be about it. The yards and all of that, I don't know.
Cool.
We can roll. I don't really, you know.
We can roll with that. I can see them.
All I can do is predict what I think the score would be, but I don't really know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think I would take him for the field goals, but that's just me. Ladies and gentlemen, Week 16 kickers, recommendations, predictions, NFL.com. We are good, gentlemen. We are good. I appreciate the both of you coming through. I appreciate Mo Diesel.
Always a pleasure being here, Tony.
Showing up. I believe we had somebody else was in here. Lady on was here. Steve Wonders was here.
Make sure you follow Tony
Happy
on Twitter.
holidays.
Nancy was here. Nancy, we hope you get better. Appreciate that, Rich. We're past an hour. I'm going to try and throw this up on a couple other areas since Twitter don't want to act right. Twitter, you are one of them. I need y'all to get y'all shit together. How y'all got all this press on everybody in charge and y'all won't work with these multi-streaming platforms because we got stuff we trying to do. All right? But that's just me.
Hey, Mel. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Rich. Smoke, good seeing you, man. Glad you popped up and
Merry Christmas, Smoke. Merry Christmas, Tony.
Happy holidays. Thanks for having me.
We should be back later on tonight. I will have time. I may not, but I'm going to watch these games and see how they play out. Maybe I'll do something tomorrow morning. We'll see how it goes. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank my man for being up here. Sunday Night Smoke Podcast, Sundays, 7 or 7:30-ish. Based on how the weekends go. Tomorrow is Christmas. Ain't no telling what's going to happen. I don't necessarily recommend everybody expects it. But if you need a break, you need a live stream, message one of us. You can find us. You see all my links down there on the bottom. Fireman Rich, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, mornings, morning coffee on Twitch. Check them out. You better have
positive
your weather ready.
Today, #positive.
You better have your dinner report ready. He's going to have his thought of the day. We're going to talk about any and everything. We're going to chop it up with the peoples. Sometimes I'm getting ready for work. Sometimes I'm at work. He's my alarm clock in the mornings. Me, I'm all over the place. You see the platforms. You'll see me pop up. You're going to hear about me. I'm not done acting up yet. It's almost 2023. We're going to have an end of the year broadcast coming sooner or later. And all of you live streamers who used to be in that other platform with me, y'all better get ready. Because y'all going to mess around and let me bring the mayor back up in here, and he's over damn due.
Take a breath, Tony. When has Tony ever taken a breath?
That's right.
For real. Breath control style. Yo, Merry Christmas, everybody.
We can't have a State of the Union, but we can have a congressional dinner conference. You know what I'm saying?
Tony, it's been a pleasure. We're currently still holding at 3 degrees Fahrenheit here, which is negative 17 degrees Celsius. Mel, just to give you the Celsius.
Ooh,
it is cold, baby. It is cold up here in New York.
Yesterday, the high was 33 degrees and it was windy. Right now, it is in the 20s, I believe. It's 17 degrees where I'm at right now. Wow. I want to tell everybody right now, I'm going to need you all to start respecting the Penguins. Because if they can deal with this with no clothes, I don't know what the hell we're complaining about. Damn that. Respect to the Penguins out there. I said it. Everybody take care. Let me go get ready to try to throw this up. I will catch everybody. You all will see me around on somebody's platform. I'm going to do a lot of broadcasting today. I got time. I'm not going.
Same here.
Talk to y'all later. Thanks, fellas.
Ciao for now.